Uh-oh. I don't know what that is.
Uh-oh. Somebody's calling.
It's going to be a spam. It's
Hold it up to the thing. Do you have like some other device that's playing?
It's my iPad.
Oh.
Should I send it to voicemail?
What? Did you send him the voicemail or accept?
No. Hello?
Yo, dude.
What's up, dog? How are you?
I'm good, dog. Yo, it's mfprintlabz, dude.
Was good.
What's up, man?
Not much. Just chilling, dog.
What you been up to?
Nothing, dude. Finishing up your beanie and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Eddie, I
Oh.
ordered a beanie from him.
Nice.
Because I can't embroider anything yet.
Nice.
I wish I could.
Dude,
but
you
I don't
got
have the money.
embroidery is so fun.
How's it going?
It's going pretty good, dude. We just
Dope.
finished up some stuff. I'm actually gonna hit you up with a message later about
The PayPal?
yeah, and all that other stuff.
Sick.
I wanted to finish it.
Dope. So what's up with the so there's two of you, right? And it's a brand within a brand?
Yeah, so basically SNS belongs to my business partner, who is Sean.
Okay.
And there's some of these designs that come based off of like things that he wanted to get on his body because he's like yadded up from head to toe.
Okay, so that's the guy on the Kitchen podcast. That
Exactly, yes.
Okay, so that's him.
Yes, and then so he had the original idea of creating like a clothing brand when we were working in a kitchen, and then I wanted to come up with something that like could produce things, so we called it mfprintlabz because his nickname was Johnson.
I was about to say, did you get the MF from MF Doom?
Dude, we got it literally from someone calling him like mother Johnson all the time.
That's dope.
And then we did a kid event, and they tried to tell us that we were like a vulgar company. So technically, MF Printlabz stands for more fun. Depending who you ask and when you ask.
That is great.
Yeah, so
That's
I did that like
hilarious.
the second time in just to figure out like how to kind of like I guess skirt around things.
Bro, I love that. More fun. So how'd you guys get started?
Dude, so basically like give you like some backstory, right?
Yeah.
So we're from I'm from Delaware originally, like
Right.
been here most of my life.
Yeah.
And me and Sean knew each other through working at a kitchen, Taco Rio.
Oh, you did?
Yes.
No, was it
here's
before
the story.
Did you do it before it became a food truck or after? I mean, before it turned into the restaurant.
So Sean was originally one of the original guys on the food truck.
No way.
Yeah, he helped start it, when it comes to working on the truck, food prepping and stuff, and he was there when we opened the brick and mortar.
Dude, that is epic. I did not know that. Taco Rio is the place. Me and my friend drove all the way down for Taco Rio just in one day and drove all the way back, and we live like 3 hours away, just for lunch.
Yeah, no, geez, yeah. They're putting one in Middletown too, apparently now. But
Wow.
yeah, but we met through there because I ended up signing on when the brick and mortar came around.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew the truck and the guys for years. But no, so we ended up working there for like a year and a half or whatever, and the job went a little south with some things that we were doing. So we one day just decided to leave and then just go from there, and just start making clothes out of a garage and stuff, and then just continue it. Like all the embroidery and stuff like that is just like everything that's just added on to new machines and stuff like that.
So have you done this before you became like the business, or is this something you're all still learning?
No, yeah, we never did that before. No, dude, we're waiting.
Yeah.
We're getting lucky.
Bro, I feel that.
That's why we share a bunch of stuff with all of y'all, because we figured that one day the ultimate goal is to have kind of a flea market of smaller people and stuff.
Yeah.
That's how we kind of see it going in the future.
Right, right.
Just having a bunch of different brands and stuff.
That makes sense.
But yeah, no, dude, we messed with yours, John. I like what you were talking about with changing the name too.
Yeah.
You
to
could
a
just keep
symbol
it
or
simple
something.
and come up with something else. Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what I do here where we live. It's kind of I'm not big into graffiti, but I like just putting things in odd places where people are just like, how did that guy get that there? And that kind of really sets off the whole.
That's
the
so
whole
good when you're
looks.
snowboarding because people have on the poles. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That's a really good
the
place to do
snowboarding
it.
stuff. But that our company, our thing. I don't even know if it's a company. I don't know what the heck is going on these days with this. But I don't even know how we started. I used to volunteer at a firehouse and I got kicked out. And I said, screw it, I'm gonna do my own thing. And here we are, about a year and a half later, just winging everything we got.
We've been doing this kind of thing for a long time, though.
But not like professional.
Yeah.
We've been doing it for a while, but
It was never a business.
no. I say we've been doing it for like a year, goofing off. And then I think once we realized that we've got something here, now we're like, all right, put the nose in the books, get to the grind. We got to figure this out.
So what do you guys like? So it's a year and a half. So you guys are like a little bit ahead because we're pretty new too. We're like probably like 6 months new.
Yeah.
6 months, 7 months new. So like, what's your guys' like plan for it? Like, you guys doing vending events in the summer?
I would love to do an event.
More media.
Yeah. No, I would love to one day own a shop. And I'm not sure what everybody else's goal because we're all different. We all got our own thing going. But my goal would be having my own like shop with all the stuff in it. And then doing like a podcast on the side, doing vendors, becoming very, very street known, not like mainstream known. I don't want to have the mainstream thing. I'd rather have like an underground street stuff going on.
Don't want to lose that soul.
Yeah, that's kind of how we're thinking too. Yeah.
Because doing the whole mainstream thing is scary because that's just like, we started doing this for fun. And I want to keep it fun. But once you get into like a mainstream thing and everyone kind of knows you, like I don't know if we'll ever get to that point. But once you do, there's no going back. You're stuck with it.
Yeah.
And that's why I always said like, because we do multiple things. We do the podcast, but we're working on that. We used to do a lot of video game stuff, just posting clips, and that's how most of us started out. And then I got into the whole clothing and stickers. So it's kind of like turned into video games to real life podcast stuff to just T-shirts. I'd rather not be stuck in one lane to the point where we're stuck in just one. I'd rather be like in three, doing three different things.
Yeah.
Rather
like,
spread it out.
I feel that because like we're trying to do that too in a sense, like where the clothing thing, like more or less, is like Sean's vision. Like you're saying, like having a shop and everything and being like underground.
Yeah.
And being big, but like I also come from a background of just doing like videos and stuff.
Right.
That's like something I like graphic design, videoing, and a bunch of other stuff. The podcast you see, that's my boy's podcast, and he's also from Taqueria, like Poppy and all the boys that you see on there. They're like from the original truck. Mm-hmm. So they're all faces there. Yeah. And no, dude, but that's freaking dope, dude. That you're trying to like make it different ways. Because I'm noticing, I was like, well, that's good that you're putting like more than one thing at a time because it helps. Exposure helps, dude. Yeah.
Because whenever somebody asks me what it means, I'm just like, whatever you really want it to mean. I really don't care. At this point, it's whatever you want. It can be from video games to underground streetwear to just food to just whatever. I don't care as long as it's just fun, as you're having fun doing it. And I noticed that kind of vibe came a lot from the graffiti scene and the skater scene, is that they just don't care. They just do what they want. And that's what I somehow got stuck into.
Yeah, it's pretty dope, honestly. The sticker community on Instagram is like where I draw inspiration too. I'm trying to hit up what's his face, AUPK or whatever. He does a lot of geometric shit.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Yeah, even like you guys and stuff too. I'm like, yo, guys, some of the shit you guys draw on like stickers, I'm like, this should be a hard ass shirt or like a beanie. Or like, like us, we get very inventive, like you said. Like we get something stuck in our head and we kind of like end up drawing it, putting it together, digitizing it, and going all in basically in a second or like a day, honestly.
Yeah, once I get an idea for something, I can't go to sleep. I have to do it right then and there, and if I don't, then it's just like I feel like I'm being held back the rest of the day or the night because I'm not doing that. Once I get something in my head, if I don't do it, then like I might as well just quit.
I'm gonna freak out.
I might as well just quit and freak out.
Yeah.
What is that beeping? Is that your phone?
Snapchat, yeah.
Freaking what? So, like, you were saying that you, like, wanted to do vending and stuff in the summer?
Yeah, that's why I'm hoping.
There's definitely some places we can go and do that. I know some spots.
There's some spots.
I know some spots.
But I noticed the first time I ever saw you guys, you were with the first state supply. I call him skate van because I can never say his actual name.
Oh, yeah, James and them, yeah, first skate, yeah.
Bro, he's wild.
I love James. Like, he's the homie and stuff down here. Like, we know him from, like, Sean knows him, obviously, from working on the taco truck. I know him from just, Delaware's so small, dude.
Yeah.
Like, you know people that, like, went to high school with, or brothers and stuff like that, or it don't matter, basically. Like, if you've grown up around here, it's pretty easy to remember people. But he gave us a shot on Black Friday. Like, it was going to rain most of the day.
Yeah.
It did end up raining most of the day, except for the end of it.
Right.
But,
yeah, I remember the
dope,
videos
dude.
you guys had
We
tarps and
sold out,
walls.
like, yeah. It was intense, but, like, it was a nice, like, first-time experience, honestly, dog vending. Like, I'm telling you, like, waiting it out, like, we sold out, and it was, like, you know, it's hella dope when you sell everything that you finally made. Like, you kind of get some money back. You're like,
Right. Once you get that money back, you're like, oh, okay, we got something now. We
Time
can't
to put
quit
it
on
all back. Time to throw it all back
yeah,
away.
That's, like, freaking crazy. But, the reason I asked and stuff, dude, if you want, I can start sending you some stuff. Because there's, like, events all up and down this state and, like, places in Maryland I'm going to or whatever.
Yeah.
But, the vending fees and stuff that people have or whatever,
Right.
like, yeah, they're a lot cheaper when you, like, get 2 spaces instead of 1 from what I'm noticing.
Oh, yeah, bro. Partner
Yeah.
up for
So,
sure.
if you wanted to register together, it'd probably save us each, like, $100 or something in vending fees.
That's
And
100%.
because there's a lot of cool, there's, like, a few cannabis festivals we're hitting up. That's, like, our kind of routine for the summer.
Yeah, I'm going.
Yeah.
I should be going to one soon. It's all about reggae and cannabis. And I have to go to
There
one
you
for
go.
work, so it should be fun.
Great game, Canada.
Dude, that's sick. Lucky you for work. Lucky you for reggae. Damn.
I know it's going. It should be fun, but yeah, man. Anytime you have a vendor and you need 2 spots, it's because it's cheaper. Or even when you see one, they're only allowing 1 spot per person. Whatever, just hit me up because I don't really. I should be focusing on that, but I don't because I'm just too much in my head, just designing things and doing a lot of the sticker trades too with the graffiti scene is insane. I do suggest getting into that if you start doing stickers, because now I got stuff all the way up New Zealand, Finland, Germany. I mean, just countries I've never even heard of, and they're sending back like pictures of just my work, just in the middle of like South Asia, like in a Times Square area, and it's just chilling right there, and everyone's seeing it. Like it's
That's
crazy
sick.
to think about.
Huh.
But if
Yeah,
you
never
ever
really
get
thought
into
of it
that,
like
it's
that,
fun.
but yeah, that seems wild, dude.
Yeah, I think the only thing that stopped me from doing the whole spray paint, going out and doing like doing throwies and bombing up like subways and stuff like that, is because it's not beneficial to like the company or the brand. I can't make money off of that. Stickers are a little different because they're cheap and I can send them out in a little envelope and it costs me like $1, you know?
Exactly.
And it's going out to some country I've never even heard of for people to look at. Because somebody's got bigger balls than I do to go right up to a cop car and put it on a cop car, you know?
Yeah, that's true.
So how long
like-
have you and Sean been doing this?
Since last August.
Oh man, so that's really
Yeah,
recent.
since August. Yeah, dude, I'm telling you, like it's fresh, like out. Like we're just now starting to get like our side hustles back, like our second job to kind of support it or whatever.
Right.
Because we left Taco like just full balls in, like
That's what you gotta
we
do.
didn't have no. Yeah, we didn't have no plan realistically. We were just like, and we kind of figured it out as we went along.
Yeah.
But now it's like the designs weren't a thing. Like Sean on his own, just because of SNS being around for a while. Like
Mhm.
Sean's always been like an artist or whatever.
Right.
He's got designs for like maybe 2 years out,
Yeah.
maybe more. That's why like I heard what you're saying. They were so fast. I'm like, well, yeah, some of this shit's already like drawn or like, already ready.
Yeah.
It's just like vectorized. It's like, oh, let's try this. Cool, we got new colors today. Cool, let's try this. Let's do
Yeah.
that. Like,
You guys
and
did one
I have a lot
yesterday,
of
and it was all the way. It was already out on your website the night of, and I don't remember what it was. I don't know if it was that PlayStation controller, or it was the one before that. But you posted it early this morning, and by like the same night, it was like on your website or something the next day. Like it was quick.
Yeah, I'm fast with that, John, dude. Like as soon as we like make something and it's like done,
Yeah.
I like take a picture and I literally like, because we're like in 2 separate places.
Right.
So as soon as we're done the work day, I take a picture, I go home, I upload it, even Sean's like, what the f-? I'm like, yeah, no, it's just trying to get it up there. Like, dude, it's the quicker you get it on the website, like, and that's the cool thing that I hope to, like, grow later down the line. It sucks, like, paying for a basic website.
Yeah.
Because you want it to be, like, way more creative. Like, my website is, like, kind of cool, but I wish it was, like you're saying, like, graffiti everywhere. Like, there was, like,
Right.
popping out, like, you know, more of the creative aspect.
Just
to
a
it.
good
Like,
pull in, just a good bait to get people in.
yeah, and it's, like, because, dude, it's expensive. Like, people don't tell you about that, but, like, web designing and stuff like that, like, I'm an artist, but coding, especially for a website, like, I understand why people, like, charge money for it and do what they got to do.
Oh, yeah, it's insane. And it's time consuming, too. They sit there and, like, can make a website, make it look easy, but you don't realize how much time they're actually putting into it. You can put so much time into a website and still not look good.
Yeah, like, it seems like so much extra work. I mean, it's just more on top of your plate. Like, I mean, like, you've seen, like, you're doing a million things at once. Like,
Yeah.
It gets super overwhelming after a while when you're just like, oh, Jesus Christ, I do X amount of things all at once.
Yeah.
But it's, like, it's dope at all. Like, you kind of get used to it, honestly.
Yeah, we've been looking into getting a studio or something just a little bigger. But right now, I still live with my parents. Sadly, I sound like a bum saying that, but there's nowhere to go these days. Everything's so high priced. There's nowhere to go. But
I mean, yeah, dude, dog, don't even. I'm with my parents too, bro. Don't even worry about it.
yeah, like it's rough. It's hard to get out.
That pandemic, like, really knocked people back. Trust me, dog.
Yeah.
Like, I was well off before all that happened.
Yeah, but I have one room in the house dedicated to all the, like, the graffiti supplies, the heat press, just racks and rows of shirts everywhere and hoodies, and I usually get all my personal stuff and my actual work stuff done by like 11 o'clock noon, and I'm in that room the rest of the day, just popping stuff in and out. If it's not like designing something, a new shirt, doing something new, to putting it onto a shirt or a hoodie and then calling it done, I can be in there all day long. And then just post it and just, what's up?
No, keep going, my bad.
No, and then I can like post it and only get like 12 likes on it and still be like, okay, and then just keep moving on, keep promoting the crap out of it.
Well, yeah, that's why I, like, dump your stuff on all the time, because I'm just like, trust me, dude, I get it. Like, there's a lot of hours that go into, like, making something. Like, making something is very, like, unless you make something, you kind of don't really understand how long it takes. And it sucks, especially with media, because media is, like, I went to school for studying, like, social media and especially algorithms.
Really?
And, oh, yeah, dude.
Interesting thing to go to school for.
It is a game. It's all an algorithm. It's all a time that you post. It's all a hashtag. There are tricks you can do. There are ways that you can grow, right?
Right.
But it sucks, unfortunately, for the creative that, like, all the hours that you do in creating, like, people will just, like you said, 12 likes, and they're like, whoa, that person just put, like, 8 hours into it.
Right.
Like, a seal, like, in a stroller will get, like, 40 million views without even trying.
Bro, that's so
weird. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Seal
Like,
in the stroller.
so, honestly, dude, I say keep it, because, like, we do it, too, every day for, like, fun. We're just realizing now, too, like, the biggest advice I ever had for media is, like, doing what you're doing is just keep posting.
Yeah.
Like, the more you keep going into it, the more and more your, like, audience grows, the bigger it goes. It's just, like, kind of one of those things you just gotta bite the bullet a little bit.
Yeah, and it's hard getting out a post every day if you really have to. I try to post daily, but man, it is rough.
It's a dude. Like, trust me, because, like, you probably do what I do. You probably get excited about something, get to work, and then realize should have recorded that.
Yeah, I've had that happen a few times. Yeah. Yeah, I'll be like drawing a new design or something, and it'll come out like my cleanest piece of work, and I never filmed it. And I'll just be I could just go to bed mad and not want to wake up. It's like, man, this is the cleanest piece of work, and it's never filmed.
Probably. So what are you guys like? So you guys business partners or brothers or?
I think I've known Eddie here since like third grade.
Yeah, we've been buddies.
We've been buddies for a long time.
Did you see that video I sent you the other day? What?
What video?
Oh my god, I sent you a video. It was like you with your little baby face.
Oh man, that's funny.
Did you not-
pre-beard?
Does it send to you?
But yeah, we've known each other since third grade, and
Never sent.
I think we had a little bit of a break because I got into like the firehouse crap for a couple years, and I got pulled back out, and then I think we've been hanging out a lot more, and then next thing you know, he tells me he's got all this knowledge with technology and podcasting. He's got like this whole setup. I'm like, dude, where has this been? Let's start with you. We got rock and roll. Do it.
How are you just now telling me this?
Like, I feel like the first time we actually ever sat down and did a podcast was in the most difficult way possible, and it was in my car.
Oh yeah, we literally went straight for like the throat.
Yeah,
It was not easy at all, and it had terrible internet
it
connection.
wasn't like sitting in the basement. We are now hanging out with a couple lights and a camera. It was like suction cups to windows with GoPros everywhere, microphones hooked up to different places and on every body, trying to figure out how to keep power to everything. And we went out and did it, and we really went
It
all
worked.
in, and it worked.
It's just the internet connection was the only problem.
But yeah, we've been doing this for a while.
Cool idea for a podcast, like a podcast in a car.
Yeah,
Imagine, like you said, you live 3 hours away. Imagine doing a podcast where you literally just drive somebody back home.
I've thought about that. We've thought about that, doing a road trip. Doing road trips and just kind of, instead of vlogging it all, live streaming it all.
That's cool.
Yeah, literally. Just be like, all right, this is us on our way. Literally.
Yeah, like it would be sick, man.
Shoot, man, I'm trying to get like them racing simulators. I keep seeing people doing live though.
You trying to do the
Like,
what?
Like, have you seen the racing game simulators people have nowadays?
Oh,
those
yeah.
are so cool.
Yeah, they're gnarly looking.
Like, me and Sean talk about that all the time. Where like, if we could get one of those for such an expensive amount of money, Jesus Christ. But word. Well, dude, it was nice talking to you, man. I just figured I'd give you a call right quick.
Yeah, man.
Get back.
Yeah, man. It'll be dope.
Good having you on the podcast.
And he said, I don't know if you heard Eddie or not. Well, the plan was that we could hook up my phone to a Bluetooth on the audio mixer we have.
It's gonna work better.
It just did not work. So we're just doing it from the phone to mic. But yeah, man, we do appreciate it. It's dope finally getting a call. And when that beanie, send me the info and the PayPal for the beanie, and I'm sure it looks dope. And when it comes in and it does look dope, I'll most likely be ordering a couple more.
All right, yeah, no worries, dog. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely send you a picture when it's done, and I'll message you in like a day, let you know all that.
Appreciate it, man. Yeah, man. Take your time. Take your time. I'm glad that you're making it first instead of sending the PayPal stuff first and then not showing me anything. That shows me already that I can trust you. Because I'll have people wanting to like work, and they'll be like, all right, pay now, and then I'll ship it. I'm like, nah, that's not how this goes. I need like a proof that you're actually doing it.
Yeah, no. Also, like you were like, in my experience, it's like it is good, like because some people we were doing custom stuff for people before, like companies.
Yeah.
But people like when you send out a price or an invoice, people get hesitated, especially because like people were like ordering stuff from us that were like 30 shirts and up.
Really?
So you obviously know like that's like a little bit of money getting 30
Yeah.
shirts or whatever.
Yeah.
So then you send an invoice, but like you chase it. However, in your case, you're just cool people, so we don't care. We're like,
Right. Right.
We're like, yeah, let's make that first, and then we'll bill them.
Yeah, man. But yeah, whenever you want to do like a vendor thing, because we're not far. We got a beach house down there in Delaware. I usually visit or go down Delaware a lot, and during the summer. The summer is kind of slow season for me because I'm never actually home. I'm down in Rehoboth and stuff, and Dewey and all. And we got a place in Rehoboth, so whenever I'm down there, bro, I'll hit you up. Maybe we'll hang out, we'll meet and talk business and do some vendors, do some fun stuff.
Yeah, dog. I'm right in the same neighborhood, bro. We're in Rehoboth.
For real, man. That's
where the
gnarly.
shop's located. Yeah.
That is awesome,
So,
bro.
yeah, over the summer, dog, we can definitely hit up some things. But I'll be sending you some stuff through Messenger and all this other stuff.
Well, yeah, man.
Like events local and stuff, because my plan is hitting a bunch of events in the summer, and a lot of them are like local. Some are in Ocean City, some are here or there. So
Yeah, man. That'd be dope. When you need a partner, just a second pair of hands to help you get through it, man, just hit us up. We'll join in for sure.
all right, word.
But all right, man. You have a good night, homie.
All right, you too, Doug. I'll talk to you. All right.
All right, man. See you.
Good man.
That was a good man. That
Good
was
man.
the chillest man I've ever met.
He's a very chill fellow.
Steven, let me see.
I would go so far as to say he was beyond chill.
He was beyond chill.
He was cold.
He hit the. Does it
In a
cold?
good
I was
way.
gonna go
In
with
a good
zen.
way. Zen.
Zen.
That works.